Hey Capricorn, I just sat down with your cards and honestly, what came through is pretty intense. The universe has been watching everything that has happened to you, and I need you to understand something right now. Whether you like it or not, whether you are ready or not, divine justice is already in motion for you. Your cards are not lying about this, and I am going to walk through exactly what I am seeing because you need to know what is coming. So, I shuffled your deck, and the first card that came out for you is the Nine of Pentacles, and when I saw this card I actually had to pause for a second. This card is showing me that you have been building something on your own. You have been working so hard, probably harder than anyone around you realizes, and you have been doing this alone. The Nine of Pentacles is telling me that you have reached a level of independence and self-sufficiency that honestly a lot of people will never achieve in their entire lives. But here is what is really interesting about this card showing up first in your reading. The universe is confirming that you earned everything you have right now, every single thing you possess, every achievement, every moment of peace you have carved out for yourself. You did that through your own effort and determination. I am seeing that there might have been people who tried to take credit for your success, or who tried to diminish what you have accomplished. Maybe someone told you that you only got where you are because of luck, or because someone helped you. The Nine of Pentacles is here to tell you that is absolutely not true. You built this garden yourself. You planted every seed. You watered it with your own tears and sweat. And now you are standing in the middle of abundance that you created. The divine justice here is that the truth about your efforts is going to become undeniable. People who doubted you or who tried to steal your shine are going to see very clearly that you are the architect of your own success. What I am also picking up from this Nine of Pentacles is that you have learned to enjoy your own company. You might have gone through a period where you felt isolated or where you had to distance yourself from certain people or situations. This was not a punishment. This was the universe protecting you and giving you space to grow into the powerful person you were always meant to become. The divine justice is that your solitude was actually your greatest blessing because it allowed you to develop a relationship with yourself that is unshakable. Nobody can take that away from you now. The second card that appeared in your reading is the Hierophant. And this card is absolutely fascinating in the context of divine justice. The Hierophant represents tradition, spiritual wisdom, and higher knowledge. What I am seeing here is that you are being called to step into a role of authority or teaching. You have gone through so much, and you have learned lessons that other people desperately need to hear. The divine justice in this situation is that your pain and your struggles were not meaningless. Everything you went through was preparing you to guide others who are walking similar paths. I need you to really hear this, Capricorn, because the Hierophant is not a small card. This is about legacy and impact. The universe is saying that you are going to be recognized as someone who holds wisdom and knowledge. People are going to come to you for advice, for guidance, for that grounded practical wisdom that only comes from lived experience. The divine justice here is that while others may have tried to silence you or make you feel like your voice did not matter, you are about to step into a position where your words carry significant weight and authority. There is also something here about traditional structures and institutions. The Hierophant can represent marriage, education, religion, or any kind of established system. I am getting the sense that you might be stepping into a more formal or recognized role within one of these structures. Maybe you are going to get married and finally have the commitment you deserve. Maybe you are going to receive a degree or certification that validates your expertise. Maybe you are going to be acknowledged by an institution or organization that previously overlooked you. Whatever it is, the divine justice is that you are receiving formal recognition and you are being brought into the inner circle. You are no longer on the outside looking in. The third card that came through is the Five of Wands, and okay, this card is showing me that there has been a lot of conflict and competition around you. The Five of Wands represents struggles, disagreements, and people fighting for dominance or attention. I am seeing that you have been in an environment where everyone seemed to be fighting against each other instead of working together. Maybe this is in your workplace. Maybe this is in your family. Maybe this is in your social circle. Wherever this energy has been showing up, it has been exhausting and frustrating for you. But here is where the divine justice comes in. The Five of Wands is confirming that you have been dealing with people who were more interested in competing with you than collaborating with you. These people saw you as a threat because they recognized your power and your potential. The divine justice is that all of this petty competition and conflict is about to resolve itself in a way that clearly shows who is actually contributing value and who is just creating chaos. The people who have been fighting against you are going to realize that they wasted their energy on battles that did not matter while you were focused on building something real and lasting. I am also seeing that the Five of Wands is showing you that some of the conflict you experienced was necessary for your growth. You had to learn how to stand your ground and defend your position. You had to develop the strength to not back down when people challenged you. This was training you for bigger battles and bigger victories that are coming. The divine justice is that every person who tried to knock you down actually made you stronger and more resilient. They thought they were defeating you, but they were actually forging you into someone unbreakable. Well, I am picking up too is that you might have felt like you were constantly having to prove yourself or justify your choices. The Five of Wands energy can make you feel like you are always in defense mode. always having to explain why you deserve to be where you are. The divine justice coming through is that you are moving into a phase where you will no longer have to fight for your place. Your position will be secure and undeniable. The people who made you fight for every inch of ground are going to see you rise to heights they cannot reach, and they are going to understand that they were fighting the wrong person. The fourth card in your reading is the Queen of Wands, and when this card showed up, I got chills because this is your energy, Capricorn. The Queen of Wands is confident, charismatic, creative, and absolutely magnetic. This queen knows her worth, and she does not apologize for taking up space. The divine justice here is that you are stepping fully into your power and your presence. You are done playing small. You are done dimming your light to make other people comfortable. The universe is saying it is time for you to shine at full brightness, and anyone who has a problem with that can look away. What I love about the Queen of Wands appearing in your reading is that this card represents someone who has been through the fire and came out transformed. This is not naive optimism or untested confidence. This is the deep knowing that comes from surviving things that should have destroyed you. You have been tested and you passed every single test. The divine justice is that all of those trials were preparing you to embody this queen energy. You are being asked to step into leadership, to inspire others, to create boldly, and to trust your vision even when other people do not understand it yet. Asterisk, the Queen of Wands is also telling me that you are entering a period of incredible creativity and passion. You are going to feel inspired to start new projects, to express yourself in ways you have been holding back, to pursue things that genuinely excite you. The divine justice is that after a period where you might have felt stuck or blocked or limited, you are about to experience a surge of creative energy and motivation. The universe is giving you back your spark, your enthusiasm, your joy in creating and building. People tried to extinguish that fire in you, but it was always burning beneath the surface, and now it is roaring back to life. I am also seeing that the Queen of Wands represents someone who attracts opportunities and people effortlessly. You are going to notice that doors start opening for you without you having to force them. The right people are going to appear at the right time. Resources are going to become available. The divine justice is that you are entering a period of ease and flow after fighting so hard for so long. You are being rewarded for your persistence and your refusal to give up. Asterisk, the fifth card that appeared is the Star, and honestly, Capricorn, when I pulled this card I felt this wave of hope and healing. The Star is one of the most beautiful cards in the entire tarot deck because it represents hope after darkness, healing after pain, and faith after loss. The divine justice that the Star is bringing you is that you are being restored. Everything that was taken from you, everything that was damaged, everything that felt broken, is being healed and renewed. The universe is pouring blessings into your life, and you are going to feel like you can finally breathe again. Asterisk, the Star is showing me that you have been through a really dark period. Maybe you lost faith in yourself, in other people, in the universe, in the future. Maybe you felt like giving up because nothing seemed to be working out no matter how hard you tried. The Star is here to tell you that your darkest night is over. The dawn is coming, and it is going to be more beautiful than you can imagine right now. The divine justice is that your suffering was not permanent and your struggles had a purpose. You are being led toward a future that is filled with peace, clarity, and genuine happiness. What I am also picking up from the Star is that you are going to experience deep emotional and spiritual healing. You might connect with a healer, a therapist, a spiritual guide, or you might find healing through creative expression, nature, meditation, or any practice that helps you reconnect with your true self. The divine justice is that the universe is providing you with exactly what you need to heal and recover from everything you have been through. Help is coming, and it is going to arrive in the perfect form at the perfect time. The Star is also about hope and inspiration. You are going to feel inspired again. You are going to start dreaming again about what is possible for your life. You are going to believe in magic and miracles again. The divine justice is that after a period where everything felt heavy and hopeless, you are being given back your ability to see beauty and possibility in the world. Your optimism and faith are being restored, and this is going to change everything about how you move forward. I need to tell you something really important about the Star appearing in your reading. This card often shows up when someone has survived something that could have destroyed them, and they are finally ready to receive the blessings that are waiting for them. The Star is confirmation that you survived. You made it through. You are still here, and you are about to witness the most incredible turnaround in your circumstances. The divine justice is that your faithfulness through the darkness is being rewarded with light, hope, and genuine reasons to believe that everything is going to be okay. The sixth card in your reading is the Page of Wands, and this card is bringing such fresh, exciting energy to your reading. The Page of Wands represents new beginnings, enthusiasm, exploration, and taking courageous first steps towards something you have been dreaming about. The divine justice here is that you are being given opportunities to start fresh and to pursue passions that you might have put on hold. The universe is saying that it is safe for you to dream again, to want things again, to get excited about possibilities again. What I am seeing with the Page of Wands is that you might receive news or an offer, or an invitation that opens up a completely new path for you. This could be a job opportunity, a creative project, a chance to travel, a new relationship, or any situation that makes you feel alive and inspired. The divine justice is that after a period where you felt stuck or trapped or limited, you are being given freedom to explore and experiment and discover what truly makes you happy. You do not have to have everything figured out right now. The Page of Wands is giving you permission to be curious, to try new things, to make mistakes, to learn as you go. The Page of Wands is also showing me that you are going to reconnect with a more playful and adventurous part of yourself. You might have spent so much time being responsible and serious and practical that you forgot how to have fun. The divine justice is that you are being reminded that life is meant to be enjoyed. You are allowed to pursue things just because they bring you joy. You are allowed to be spontaneous and impulsive sometimes. You are allowed to follow your excitement without overthinking every single detail. I am also picking up that the Page of Wands represents a message or communication that is going to arrive soon. This could be literal news that you receive, or it could be an internal message from your intuition or higher self. The divine justice is that you are going to receive clarity about which direction to move in next. The answer you have been waiting for is coming, and it is going to arrive with a sense of enthusiasm and confidence that makes you feel like, yes, this is the right path. The seventh card that came through is Death, and I know this card can feel scary, but please hear me out, because in the context of divine justice, Death is actually an incredibly powerful and positive card. Death represents transformation, endings, and rebirth. The divine justice that Death is bringing you is that something in your life that was no longer serving you is ending completely. This could be a relationship, a job, a belief system, a way of being, a chapter of your life. Whatever it is, it needs to die so that something infinitely better can be born. Death is showing me that you have been holding on to something or someone because letting go felt too painful or too scary. Maybe you were afraid that if you released this person or situation, you would not survive. Maybe you were afraid that you would never find something better. Death is here to tell you that what you are afraid of losing was actually holding you back from receiving what you truly deserve. The divine justice is that the universe is removing this obstacle from your life, whether you feel ready or not, because keeping it would prevent you from accessing the blessings that are meant for you. What I need you to understand about Death appearing in your reading is that this is not about loss or failure. This is about evolution and upgrade. You are being called to a higher level of existence, and you cannot take everything with you. Some people, some patterns, some versions of yourself have to be left behind. The divine justice is that you are being forced to shed the old so that the new can emerge. This might feel uncomfortable or even painful in the moment, but you are going to look back and see that this ending was actually a blessing in disguise. The Death card is also showing me that you are going through or about to go through a major personal transformation. You are not going to be the same person on the other side of this experience. Your values might change, your priorities might shift, your entire worldview might evolve. The divine justice is that this transformation is making you into the person you were always meant to become. The old version of you served its purpose, but it is time to step into a more authentic and powerful version of yourself. I'm also seeing that Death can represent the ending of a cycle of pain or struggle. If you have been dealing with the same problems over and over, if you have been stuck in the same patterns, if you have been fighting the same battles, Death is saying that cycle is breaking. The divine justice is that you are being released from patterns that have kept you trapped. You are being given a fresh start and a clean slate. The past is dying and the future is being born. The eighth card in your reading is the Knight of Wands, and this card is bringing such powerful forward momentum. The Knight of Wands is passionate, adventurous, fearless, and ready to charge toward his goals with complete confidence. The divine justice here is that you are about to enter a phase of rapid movement and exciting progress. Things that have been stagnant or slow are suddenly going to accelerate. Opportunities that you have been waiting for are going to appear quickly, and you are going to need to be ready to move fast. What I am seeing with the Knight of Wands is that you might feel this surge of energy and motivation where you are ready to take risks and make bold moves. You might have been playing it safe for a while, being cautious and careful because you are protecting yourself from more disappointment or failure. The Knight of Wands is saying that it is time to be brave again. It is time to take chances. It is time to go after what you want with everything you have got. The divine justice is that your courage is going to be rewarded. The risks you take during this period are going to pay off in ways that exceed your expectations. Asterisk. The Knight of Wands is also showing me travel or movement. You might literally be traveling to new places, or you might be moving residences, or you might be moving into new areas of your life that feel foreign and exciting. The divine justice is that you are being taken out of your comfort zone because that is where the magic happens. You are being pushed to expand your horizons and to experience life in bigger and bolder ways. The universe is not letting you stay small anymore. I need to tell you that the Knight of Wands can sometimes represent a person who is going to enter your life and bring excitement, passion, and adventure. This could be a romantic partner, a business partner, a friend, or a mentor. Whoever this person is, they are going to inspire you and challenge you and push you to be more of who you truly are. The divine justice is that you are attracting people who match your energy and who are ready to go on adventures with you. You are done with people who hold you back or who want you to play small. Asterisk. The ninth card that appeared is the Knight of Pentacles, and what is really interesting is that you have both the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles in your reading. These two knights represent different energies, and the divine justice is that you are being given both. The Knight of Pentacles is steady, reliable, hardworking, and committed to long-term goals, where the Knight of Wands is fast and fiery. The Knight of Pentacles is slow and methodical. The divine justice is that you are learning to balance passion with practicality, excitement with stability, dreaming with doing. The Knight of Pentacles is showing me that you are going to have opportunities to build something solid and lasting. This could be a career, a business, a home, a relationship, or any structure that requires patience and consistent effort over time. The divine justice is that you are being rewarded for your work ethic and your commitment. While other people are chasing quick wins and instant gratification, you are willing to put in the time and effort to create something of real value. This dedication is going to pay off in tangible material results. What I am also seeing with the Knight of Pentacles is that you might meet someone or work with someone who embodies this energy. This is someone who is dependable, trustworthy, and committed to following through on their promises. After dealing with people who are flaky or unreliable, the divine justice is that you are attracting people who actually do what they say they are going to do. You are connecting with people who have integrity and who honor their commitments. The Knight of Pentacles is also about financial stability and security. I am seeing that you are entering a period where your finances are going to become more stable and predictable. You might get a raise, a promotion, a new job with better pay, or you might start making money from a side project or investment. The divine justice is that your financial situation is improving and you are going to feel more secure and less anxious about money. You have worked hard and you are being compensated appropriately for your efforts. The 10th and final card in your reading is the Seven of Wands, and this card is so powerful in the context of everything we have discussed. The Seven of Wands represents standing your ground, defending your position, and refusing to back down even when you are being challenged. The divine justice that the Seven of Wands brings is that you have the strength and the courage to defend what you have built. You are not going to let anyone take away what is rightfully yours. What I am seeing with the Seven of Wands is that there might be people who are going to challenge you or question your success or try to undermine your achievements. They might be jealous of where you are or uncomfortable with how much you have grown. The Seven of Wands is telling you that you have every right to defend yourself and your accomplishments. You do not have to shrink or apologize or make yourself smaller to accommodate other people's insecurities. The divine justice is that you are being given the strength to stand firm in your power and to refuse to let anyone diminish you. The Seven of Wands is also showing me that you might be in a position where you are being tested or where people are watching to see if you are going to succeed or fail. There might be pressure or competition or people hoping you will stumble. The divine justice is that you are going to prove every single doubt or wrong. You are going to show them that you have what it takes. You are going to demonstrate that you earned your position and you are fully capable of maintaining it. Their doubts and their negativity are not going to affect your success because you know your own worth and you know what you are capable of achieving. What I really want you to understand about the Seven of Wands is that this card represents the final test before victory. You are so close to breakthrough and success, but there is one more challenge to overcome. The divine justice is that you have been prepared for this moment. Everything you have gone through, every battle you have fought, every obstacle you have overcome was training you for this. You have the skills, the strength, the wisdom, and the determination to handle whatever comes at you. You are not going to give up now when you are this close to winning. I am also seeing that the Seven of Wands is about having confidence in your abilities and your vision. You might be doing something that other people do not understand or agree with. You might be taking a path that seems risky or unconventional. The Seven of Wands is telling you to trust yourself and to keep going, even when other people are questioning your choices. The divine justice is that your vision is going to prove itself. Your unconventional path is going to lead to extraordinary results. The people who doubted you are going to see that you knew what you were doing all along. So Capricorn, let me bring all of this together for you because your cards are painting such a clear picture of divine justice at work. You have been working hard, building independently, and creating success through your own efforts. You are stepping into a role of wisdom and authority where people recognize your expertise. You have survived conflict and competition that was meant to make you stronger. You are embodying powerful, confident queen energy and stepping into full leadership. You are being healed and restored after a dark period, and your hope is returning. You are receiving new opportunities that excite you and make you feel alive again. You are going through a major transformation where old patterns are dying so new possibilities can be born. You are experiencing rapid forward movement and exciting progress. You are building something stable and lasting while your finances improve, and you are standing your ground and defending your position with strength and courage. The divine justice that is happening for you is that everything you have been through was preparing you for this moment. Every person who wronged you, every obstacle you faced, every tear you cried, was part of a bigger plan to transform you into someone unstoppable. The universe has been watching and keeping track, and now you are being compensated for your suffering. You are receiving blessings, opportunities, healing, recognition, and success. The people who tried to hold you back are going to watch you rise. The people who doubted you are going to see you win. The people who underestimated you are going to realize they were wrong. Whether you like it or not, whether you feel ready or not, this is happening. Divine justice is not something you can control or stop. It is already in motion, and it is working in your favor. Your cards do not lie, and they are showing me that you are entering one of the most powerful and transformative periods of your entire life. Everything is about to change, and it is going to change for the better. Trust this process, stand in your power, and get ready to receive everything that is meant for you. I hope this reading resonated with you and gave you clarity about what is coming. The universe has your back, and divine justice is real.